Well, fishing is the backbone of many communities in our region. That's no secret. But over the years, environmental and financial challenges have altered the seascape of this traditional way of life. And Liz met a maritime man trying to make changes of his own.
We went on a boat ride, a fantastic boat ride with a maritime fisherman. He has been working to make changes in a billion-dollar industry. His efforts are profiled in a new book that brings food to the table like never before.
So we're just departing Chester Harbour and we're heading to the eastern side of Mahone Bay to my scallop farm, which is nestled in behind Snake Island.
Duncan Bates has made this trip many times. Up to 5 times a week this boat navigates the waters of Mahone Bay, destined for Duncan's scallop farm. Buoys mark the 1-hectare area that will yield 300,000 scallops this year.
Here we go, there's one.
This is exactly what author Margaret Webb was searching for.
I mean, it's fairly rare, so rare that when I called down to try to find a scallop farm because I wanted to write about them, people said they didn't exist.
Margaret eventually tracked down Duncan. He's now a chapter in her new book, Apples to Oysters. Margaret crossed the country, profiling farmers and fishermen whose passion comes before profits.
Basically, I chose my farmers based on a couple of principles. One was that they had to be growing the food with passion and integrity in an environmentally sustainable way and putting taste and quality, back into the foods we eat.
These are ear hanging lines, so that the scallops actually grow directly in the seawater. They're not caged up in a net.
Chef Michael Howell is one of Duncan's customers. He buys farm-fresh scallops for his restaurant in Wolfville.
What we eat is this white center section in the middle, and then it's becoming more and more common. This is actually the muscle that closes and opens the shell, right? Scallops, to be at their best, should be just cooked till they're still just a little translucent in the middle, just a little medium rare.
Michael's menus are based on locally grown ingredients. His focus is fresh, his approach seasonal.
Orange juice, just a bit of green onion. So this is the ceviche. It's finished up. It's been marinated for 10 minutes or so.
Star, look, I found one with your name on it. Sort of. Besides air-hung scallops, Duncan also uses pearl nets.
Scallops are placed inside to grow, and these nets are left in the water for anywhere from 6 months to a year.
Most scallops are harvested from the ocean floor using draggers. Farming is a more sustainable means of producing this succulent seafood.
Because it's really tough to make money doing this. Yeah, I've been 20 years at it and still trying to make it work. So, I mean, I essentially do it because it's a passion and I love being out here and doing it. And
Margaret argues flavor is worth the price.
There's a beautiful girl scallop, which you can see is the orange. And I think they're actually a little tastier. But see, they even different colors of orange.
This is what they call cream. And a flourish of some scallops in your scallop chowder.
Margaret's learned a lot on her cross-country adventure. She's shucked shells and toiled in the soil, but as her book explains, the hard work and headaches do yield rewards.
It's really tasty. It's
Okay, I want to trade jobs.
Thank you so much for sending me out on that shoot. Star found out and had known that I am actually allergic to scallops, so I didn't have a chance to taste any, but it's so fun to be on a shoot like that, especially when you meet an author who's written quite a book like this, Apples to Oysters. And the great thing about the book is it goes all the way across the country, so there are references to Prince Edward Island in there. She did some oyster fishing, and she also had gone to New Brunswick as well. So it's very comprehensive and a lot of fun to read what she put herself through to get these adventures.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing.
And thanks to Margaret.
Well, we have time for one more break on Live at 5.